Welcome to my flowchart. This flowchart will focus on the topic of perennials 101, the basics. This flowchart represents my instructional module that I will be doing for the remainder of um, the class. Here you see there are three topics, three main topics here. Um, what are perennials, when to plant perennials, and how to plant perennials. But as you can see, the scope of this project is rather large. And I understand what Michelle was saying, that I should only focus on one section. So that's what I've decided to do. So for the purpose of this um, instructional module, I will only focus on what are perennials. It will begin with the characteristics of perennial plants, which underneath that will be the description and terms, the cultural requirements, and annuals versus perennials. After the learner has viewed all three sections, they can go on to the knowledge check and test their knowledge on what they've learned. Now, if they have or if this individual already has knowledge of these three sections, they can skip directly to the knowledge check. They can complete it, and they will receive a certificate at the end. If the individual, when they get to the knowledge check, is not comfortable that they have mastered all of the material, they can hit the relearn button and go back to any of the three modules and brush up before taking the knowledge check. The next section, 1.2, will be the anatomy of a plant, which will go into the roots. The next section will be stems and leaves. The final section will be flowers, seeds, and fruits. After completing these three sections, again, the learner will have the opportunity to go to the knowledge check section and take the test. If they again know everything, they can skip any of these sections and go right to the knowledge check. If they wish to relearn because they're not comfortable with what they've learned, they can hit the relearn button and go back to any of these three sections. Finally, we have choosing perennials. In this section, we will focus on the hardiness zones. We will focus on shrubs, hedges, and trees. And the final section will be flowers. Again, if they are comfortable with knowing all of these sections, they can go to the knowledge check. They can take the test. If they feel they know everything, they can go to the knowledge check button without having to go to any of these sections, and they will again receive a certificate at the end. If they're not comfortable, they can hit the relearn button, and they can review the material in any three sections and then go back and take the knowledge check, and again receive their certificate. This will represent my project for this class and the remainder of the program. Thank you.